Shalom, giving all praises, glory, honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, peace, love, and blessings to the elect scattered around the four corners of the earth. All right, and this basically going to be a lesson, basically the man of lawlessness, the man of sin. All right, the wicked is being revealed. All right, and it's a lot of stuff going on in the world. And as I was watching different videos, different, Akim, around the world and, stuff like that, we are definitely living in the times of all hell about to break loose. Like I say, we down to the wire. Us are the hopeful elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So, at the end of it, we just have to hold on, keep believing, and keep prophesying until the end, until this place be totally annihilated by thermonuclear fire, like we've been warning you people throughout the scriptures. All right, week in and week out, prophesying the future events that's about to take place upon the planet Earth, which is great destruction and misery. But the times that we're living in a time of this devil being revealed. All right. As you know, lately in the news, a lot of the mass that was going on, and we always knew the statistics of so-called Caucasian, white men, mainly, I'm talking about, does those type of activities and do those type of heinous crimes like that. All right. And it was a video that I seen by the elder Manat Zabba. Did seen both of the videos, went live last night, and then the other video he did, I seen it this morning, basically going into how Esau really truly created black culture. Because if Esau was the righteous, this place would be in a righteous authority, going back to Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right? Matter of fact, and let me just go to it right now, because that's how you know we're under the vibration of the wicked. Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The people are in the state of mourning. That's how you know at the end of the day, no matter what, no matter how you feel about this white man, or no matter how much you want to save him, he is not going to be saved. He don't want to be saved. He really, truly think in his heart everything that he's doing is the correct way. He's basically a ass backwards, bastard. All right, that's ultimately the characteristic traits and the nature of Esau Edom, and the sole purpose of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai having Esau Edom being created. He was going to rule in the latter time, going in 2nd Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, and also other scriptures. Okay. So, Salakia, Job 9:24. That's what I had. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, who's in the rulership of the planet Earth, the so-called white man. All right, the banking families, the elites of the nation of Edom. All right, because their name go back to Esau Edom, going back to biblical prophecy, going back to the Bible. And you got to have the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to really truly understand, starting off with our elders and apostles, of course, GMS. But you have to understand that the Lord does deal with nations, and these people today have to be throughout the world, has to be in rulership because of biblical prophecy, and we just know that by faith, man, and through the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that he represent a man, which that man is Esau Edom, Adawam Edom, which means red. That's why if you really truly look at the pigmentation of a so-called white man, they're fucking red. They're reddish pink. All right? It's just that simple, man. And it's a reason why they can't go in the sun. All right? The Lord put that mark of Cain, the curse of Cain, upon Edom, Esau. But the Lord has blessed Jacob, even at our low estate, even at the time of the curses overtaking us, the Lord is still dealing. Because at the end of the day, we have this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We know and see what's going on in the planet Earth. And all these things that's happening is leading to biblical end time prophecies. World War III, economic collapse. That shit is about to come. You can see it, and certain individuals are feeling it. The government shutdown still into play. The elder ICR did him and the other brother, I forgot his name though, Salakia, on that behalf. Cause I feel bad, man. But that brother from GMS Charlotte and the elder had did a video not too long ago. GMS. The news and prophecy, the paycheck panic begins, and the war on ice. All right, basically total, chaos, economic woes, political turmoil, the destruction of Esau's, power structure, their infrastructure, so on and so forth. All right, they're being casted down, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. All right, that's basically what's going on. And let me get Isaiah 47:1. Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. All right, and that's starting off with Esau, Edom, being in rulership and using Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter, which is America, using that corporation, that ideology of America. All right, it forced that upon everybody in the world, and that's according to the scriptures. Revelation 17 chapter, Revelation 18 chapter. All right, by the spirit of fornication. All right, that's how these nations are ruling, in luxury in the ways of Babylon the Great, because they have prescribed themselves likened unto Babylon. All right, and it's just that simple. NLT, come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, sit in the dust, and the dust represents confusion. And that's basically what's going on right now, the state of confusion and not having stability in everyday so-called life. All right, everybody's catching hell. Everybody's basically living from paycheck to paycheck, barely making it. Everybody's in debt. All right, sooner or later this economy will implode. And Salaki, I'm still trying to get up. I'm not really a morning person, but it is what it is. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on a throne have ended, O daughter of Babylonia. Never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. That's going into Babylon the Great, losing its power structure, losing its power seat. All right, no more. They're going to be called, basically the number one kingdom, or the kingdom that was ruling amongst all the peoples, and he put unto himself all nations, going back into Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right, but because of this exposure, you read further down to verse 16 in the same chapter, shameful spewing is upon thy glory of Esau, Edom. All right, and that's basically what's going on in the world. Verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And that's Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, giving that direct message to Edom, which goes into Isaiah the 63rd chapter. All right, you know. So that's that. Anyway, covered a lot. Okay. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, lifted up with pride, and that is the wicked. But the just, which starts off with the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, so-called Haitians and Jamaicans, and Hispanics, you know. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine. We're dealing with his philosophies. All right, his way of thinking, his way of life, artificial intelligence, knowledge, you know, increasing. Esau really think himself to be a god. But that's why also the Lord said he's not going to meet thee as a man. Because the Lord is going to come back in his true, you know, power. And I'm talking about Lord Yahweh Shai, who the word English calls Jesus Christ, who the Heavenly Father is going to use to destroy Esau, Edom, man. All right. And all his infrastructure, his military, his weapons, his sword that the Lord bless him with, he's going to destroy that same individual with those same, you know, technology. The Lord is really about to start doing some beautiful / horrific things to the human eye, man. All right. And not to get off topic, I seen one video, I ain't know. Unless it's AI, you know, every damn thing fucking AI. But I basically, you know, witnessed a so-called quote unquote spirit walking. Well, not me personally, but in the video. All right, how the spirit appeared out of nowhere, out of thin air, had a whole human form, jacket and all, walking, and then all of a sudden you see in the cut, they just fade away. You know, look like vapor, like a cloud. You know, just walking. But anyway, like I say, that's another video, and that's on the TikTok. Another reason why TikTok, they trying to ban it. Continuing on, he is a proud man, neither keeper at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's how Esau Edom roll, man. Verse 15, woe unto them that give his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him, and make him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. All right. And they done did that to not just only us being the nation of Israel, being in captivity underneath those curses, them further the affliction, but they also do it to other nations. That's why Joel, the 3rd chapter, is going to come to pass. When it says, let the weak say I am strong. Then Ezekiel, Lord, it's on the tip of my tongue. Not Ezekiel. Shalakia. They're not looking at the bus. Let me read that again. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm just looking at these bus routes. But yeah, like I was saying, said, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him. All right. And make him drunken also, that they may look on their nakedness. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right. The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what he's doing. Ultimately by the prophets, and by ultimately the vibration of the Spirit of the Lord in the air. Now everybody else is want to put their 2 cents in. Because everything basically follows after the vibration of the prophets. if people haven't noticed, because ever since the prophets came on the scene, you know, honestly, elders and apostles, man, our elders and apostles, and we say that, with confidence and with faith. But since they came on the scene, everybody wanted to start doing research on certain things. They want to look up words. They want to use blue letter. They want to start doing the Christians. Simple as that. Hey, that's a prime example. The Christians, they don't do shit in Bible classes or Bible study. So it's like at the end of the day, they're doing that now because of what's going on in the earth. You're seeing all this death and calamities happening, and now, you trying to still trying to seek the Lord, but you still want to seek Him in your way. All right, the way of the world, speaking unto us not right things but smooth things prophesied to seek, going into Isaiah 30 and verse 9 on down to 10. All right. For shameful spewing is being upon thy glory, and the Lord is revealing the foreskins upon Esau, Edom, and Babylon the Great. That's why you got now, and the elder Karat Bazar from Vegas go on his channel. Yeah, man. Says your many sins shall be exposed, trend exposing all ease, current violent and perverseness, most likely perverse crimes. All right, and that's also in the scripture, and that goes, all around, because you even got certain people. Salaka, you even got certain people that is of the stock of being an insider for the elites, or know somebody that know the elites, or just have the information of what the true intentions for these elites. So let me get Psalm 64. And it reads, verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. All right, the mind. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's ultimately what's going on. You got people, like I say, it's been so much information over the years dealing with these devils exposing themselves, whether it be, the Ish people being exposed, or they are exposing their own religion, their belief system, telling you that they basically worship Satan. That's why they do the things that they do, move the way they maneuver, in the world, and why the world is in such chaos, because in that, they get their strength and power from the left-hand side, from the spiritual demon Satan. And we understand and know these things through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All right, and we try to, tell our people and teach our people, but our people truly don't want to hear. But now, DJ Trump, man, he's showing his ass off, and that's through the spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. He's going to use if not use Trump, I pray that the Lord continue to put that vile spirit upon the next individual that take over. But I believe it's through the spirit is through Nero, man. All right, because all the things that going on right now, any day can pop off, and all you got to do is get more chaotic. I believe he can stay into the presidency, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, these are some important times, man. And the Lord is definitely exposing and uncovering, look at that, the threat. And I watched that, the threat posed by white supremacy. It's just, I gotta say, it's just common knowledge, man. Jacob and Esau was not meant to love each other. All right, they were meant to be sworn enemies going back in the reincarnation, even with Cain and Abel. Because Cain slew his brother Abel, man. All right. And that perpetual hatred goes back to Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. And the Lord is going to pay back. Let me just get that. I don't think that was the Ezekiel 35 I was talking about. I mean, the Ezekiel I was talking about. If I was talking about the sword, then I'd probably, Ezekiel 21st chapter, but Ezekiel 35:1, matter of fact. Verse 1. Again, a message came to me from the Lord Yahweh, son of man, turn and face Mount Seir and prophesy against its people. Give them this message from the sovereign Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I am your enemy, O Mount Seir, and I will rise my fist against you to destroy you completely. I will demolish your cities and make you desolate. Then you will know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Verse 5 is the point. It says, your eternal hatred for the people of Israel led you to butcher them when they were helpless. Oh shit, when they were helpless, when I already punished them for all their sins. Verse 6, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, since you showed no distaste for blood, I will give you a bloodbath of your own. Your turn has come. And that's a message strictly to Esau, Edom. That's why all this exposure is going on upon this devil. All right, so with that, I'm going to close out for right now. Kahalayam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us this truth. Peace, love, and blessings to the elect scattered around the four corners of the earth, mainly in Babylon the Great. Till next time, I say Shalom.